Hey everyone, welcome to Tutor Academy. So my name is Chirag Vaishnav and in this video we will be solving a question unique binary search tree or unique BST. So it is a medium problem on LeetCode और काफ़ी unique ये problem है as the name suggests unique binary search tree. Why? And the reason is that because the way we have to think about it because if it's a we see that okay it's a BST question so we try to apply there will be some BST logic but behind the scene there is one important topic that we have discussed in our two previous videos and we will be discussing further as well, that is Catalan number. So this is one of the biggest application or one of the most famous application I will say of Catalan number. So we will be discussing that in detail in this video. So I'm really excited for this question personally. So let's discuss this question. So what we will be doing is first we will be reading the problem statement. After that we will be discussing okay what is the logic that we can apply to this question. After that, after that what we will be doing is after that we will be looking okay how to write the code for the same. So let's get started. So so this is the problem statement that you are given an integer n and you have to return the number of structurally unique BSTs which have exactly n nodes and unique nodes from 1 to n. Right. So what you have to do, you have to if you are given an n, you have to see okay there are n nodes in it and with the help of n nodes how many unique binary search trees are possible. So first let me just copy this image and let's head over to our workplace and let's get started. So the question states that unique BSTs. Unique BSTs, what you have to do is you have to simply give unique binary search tree. So what happens is suppose I'm having n equals 3, right? So let me just write n equals 3. So what I'm having is 1, 2 and 3. So what are the possible cases? What are the possible cases for the same? Suppose I take okay, it might be like very vague if we don't have a starting point. So let me give you a starting point. So what we'll take firstly, okay, let's say 1 is the root. 1 is the root. So in the case of BSTs, I'm pre-assuming that you know what is BSTs. So if okay, let's not pre-assume. So BSTs have a simple root. BSTs have a simple root. If the node is R, then all the things that lying below it should be less than R and all the things that are lying right to it should be greater than R, right? So on the left it should be less and on the right it should be greater than that. So if I'm having 1 as my root node, what are the possibilities that okay on the left there will be nothing, on the right there will be like this, there will be 3 on this and 2 on this, right? And what's the reason behind that? That okay 1 is on the right, 3 is on the right and 2 is on the left. Why? Because if I took this, if I 1 took this, if I took 2 here, now for the case of 3, it should be here. Okay, so this is also one more case. So because okay, if I use 2 as the root, so 3 only can go there. If I use 3 as the root, 2 only can go there. Okay, so these are the two possible cases which we can use by taking 1 as the root. Is there any other case you can think about? So just pause this video for a second and try to think that if there is any other case that is possible with this. So I hope you have paused the video. So till now I can't think of any case that is possible. Now let's take okay, if I take 2 as the root, so 1 will be on the left and 3 will be on the right. This is the possible case. After that or irrespective of that, is there any other case that is possible with it? Is there any other case that is possible with it? So no, there is not any possible case, right? So now let's okay, I use 3 as the root. If I use 3 as the root, so if I use 3 as the root, 1 and 2 both are less than that, so both things will come on the right because the same thing happens with that happened with this only. If I took 1 as the root, all the things are greater than that, so they will appear on the right. If I took 1 as the root, all the things are greater than that, so they will appear on right. So similarly for the case of 3, it will appear on left. It will appear on left. So if I took 1 here, so if I took 1, so 2 is greater than that, so 2 will appear on the right. And if I took 3 is the root, if I took 2 here, so 1 should appear on the left. So 1 should appear on the left. So 1 is having 2 possibilities, 2 is having 1 possibilities, 3 is having 2 possibilities. So what will be the total sum of? There will be 5 possibilities, right? So this might be clear with this till now. So these are the only 5 possibilities that we have discussed in the same sequence as well. Right? So for the n3 we are having output as 5. For the n3 we are having output as 5. So if I'm having n1, so I'm having only one node. So there obviously is only one possibility. If I'm having n2, so if I take 1 as the node, then 2 will be on the right. If I take 2 as the node, then 1 will be on the left. So there are 2 possibilities. If we took n is equals to 3, we have discussed that there will be 5 possibilities. So isn't this similar? Isn't this something similar to what we have learned? Till now? Right? So it is coming 1, 2, 5. After it will go to 14, 42. And this special magical sequence that is applied to many questions is known as Catalan number. So if you don't know about Catalan number, I have made a specific video on that, right? Also, we will be discussing this here as well. So Catalan number is a sequence which is 1, 1, 2, 5, 14, 42. And how it works basically is that C0 is equals to 1, C1 is equals to 1. I'm just writing so that you will be learning all the stuff. C0 into C1 plus C1 into C0. C3 will be like C0 into C2 plus C1 into C1 plus C2 into C0, right? And in this manner, what basically will happen is C will be summation of I is equals to 0 to j is equals to n minus 1. Cn will be to I will be up to n minus 1 and j will be up to 0. It will be Cin Cj. So I will increase and j will decrease, and in this manner we will be going to do it. And for the code part, it will be like for int I is equals to 0 to I less than n, I plus plus. For j is equals to 0, j less than I, j plus plus. And c of I will be c of j into c of I minus j minus 1, right? So this will be the basic logic for the whole code, and then you have to return c of n. That will be storing your final answer c of n minus 1, right? So this is the basic approach for this question. So what you have to do first, you have to make some cases. Okay, what will be the possible cases? I have tried to explain you that. After that we'll be saying, okay, these are the basic things that we can go through. After that, what you have to do, you have to observe the pattern. Okay, it's the magical sequence of 1, 1, 2, 5, 14. So till 14 you don't have to go. Once you observe, okay, after 2 it's making 5. So there should be some intuition in your mind. Okay, this be Catalan number? Can we think of this as a Catalan number? So after, if that's clicking, then try to do this. Try to make some more test cases, as I knew that okay, this was a Catalan number, and if I use for 14 like n equals to 5, it will take a lot of time. So I did that, but you can for sure. If you're having any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section, obviously. So this was the basic, pretty much logic what we have thought. Now let's head over to the code part. So the code is pretty much simple to the Catalan number. First we have what we have done. We have used the DP, initialize all the DP to 0. You have used DP 0 to 1, DP 1 to 1. After it, for I equals to 2, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. For j equals to 2, j is less than I, j plus plus. DP of I plus is equals to dp of j plus dp of into dp of I minus j minus 1, right? And at the end you have to return dp of n. This will be storing your answer. So this was it for this question. I hope you got the solution right. It was a very interesting question, and I personally learned a lot out of this application of Catalan number. This was my first question for the Catalan number. So I hope you got right. If you're having any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. I will for sure answer it. So do give a thumbs up to this video if you like this. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe the channel.